past, and you do oil paintings. Tell us about that.
Yep, I started about 6 years ago, and I'm self-taught. I started working on mountains, and then I worked my way through for 6 years of doing it. And then about a couple of years ago, I just got into owning my own business, Sheila's Oil Paintings. And then I started doing a little bit of seascapes, so I entered both mountains and landscapes all together.
Where are you based out of, then? Where are you actually from?
I'm originally from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. I came down to Arcadia because I wanted to work at Ashley Furniture, and I've been at Ashley Furniture for 30 years. And I met a gentleman down here and moved down here, and I stayed ever since.
And you said you're self-taught for the oil paintings, so how did you discover that you had that ability?
Well, I started out drawing when I was younger. I really liked doing white-tailed deer. I did a lot of tigers and cats, like cougars and stuff. A white-tailed deer was my biggest thing because my father loved to hunt. So then every time we went out there, I always seen deer running across the field, so I would remember that, and then I would start to draw it. Then a gal, my art teacher, sixth grade art teacher said that I just picked it up so fast that I was good at it, and I would be good at it down the road someday.
What has been your experience with Ashley for the Arts? What's the best part of it for you?
Best part of it is that I believe that it's so interesting to watch all these thousands and thousands of people walk through. You see oohs and ahs, and they just say, "Man, there's Bob Ross over there." Yeah. And I turn around and I go, "Oh my!" And they're looking right at me. Sometimes I would turn around and there's 200 eyes behind me. I think that's the biggest thing that I respond to. It's kind of cool to talk to each and every one of them that stop by and say hey and ask me how I'm doing and stuff.
Great. So are you actually painting then on site too as well, or are you just displaying?
Nope, I'm painting life.
You are? Okay. You have a website that people can actually check out your artwork as well?
Yes, I do. I have Sheila'sOilPaintings.com, and I also have a shop on eBay underneath Sheila Hazelton, and I also have a much larger shop on Etsy underneath Sheila's Oil Paintings.
Wow, that's pretty cool. And how long does it take? I mean, you can actually paint an entire mountainscape while you're at Ashley for the Arts over the 3-day period?
I can do a 24 by 30, and I usually can put it out between 3 and 5 hours, 3 and 7 hours, depending on how many clips of the mountains I get and how many trees, and then I can put my autumn bushes and autumn, colors all over it, then reflect those right into the water, and then build another output of the islands coming out, and then reflect those down, and then keep coming to the foreground.
Why do you find it important to be there to support Ashley for the Arts?
I like going to the Ashley Arts and supporting them because it shows everybody in the community and around Wisconsin and Minnesota or other communities that there is an art and a lot of people can still do it, and everybody can learn it just like anybody can just pull out a book and watch it on TV or read about it. And I believe that they can pick up on some of this stuff like the craft, like doing different things with like fish jigs, stuff like this, or doing stuff like me. Just grab some paint, some brushes, and then just try to do like a little swirl or something.
Yeah, so you're out there actually encouraging the art world as well while you're painting, inspiring people to, if they have that talent, they should try it for themselves as well.
Yes, they should. It is really inspiring to people to see what you can really build off a canvas.
It's good to know that you can be a part of Ashley for the Arts and show your talents there as well.
I just love going to that Ashley for the Arts. It's so planned so well, and it's such a beautiful park.
And I'm sure you are planning to be there next year.
Oh yes.
For sure.
I would love to paint live for those people. I enjoy it so much.
Do you have a favorite past performer or anything that really stands out as a highlight from your past experience with Ashley for the Arts?
And the biggest, craziest thing I could really point out is seeing a gal that would be just standing there like a statue, would be kind of bluish green. And I kind of remember this because this was the first year I ever went there. This lady was just standing there like a statue, like she was just put there. And all of a sudden, I would turn and just to reach to see if she's real, and all of a sudden, wow, she'd move. She started to walk. I thought, oh, that's just crazy. I just thought that was just phenomenal to see that.
Wow. Yeah, that would be kind of shocking. And see somebody and then they were just standing there and all of a sudden they move. You don't know if they're real or not.
I couldn't believe it. A stone would move.
So she was painted like a stone, like she was a statue.
Yes, yes.
Thank you for talking with me, Sheila, and good luck on your art. And hopefully you'll see you next year at the show.
Yes, I hope I will be, and thank you very much for letting me join in. I really appreciate it, and I really love the Ashley Arts. They do well. I really appreciate them for everything they do for me and my family and my business.
Is there anything in particular that stands out what have they done actually for you? Can you share that with us, by the way?
Well, they had to help me. I had them bring me, from how I started. When I first started there, I was just a person that just put a tent there and I put some paintings there, and I was kind of nervous, and I thought this was my first ride. And I thought then they kind of put me up front, so it kind of helped me out a little bit so I could stand. And then they pointed out some things that could be in ideas, and then I started putting them to work as in for next year that they would give me ideas that would probably help me with my pictures. And then I asked them one day, I was sitting in the boat, and I gave them one of the Sherry Wagner, matter of fact, call, and I asked, do you mind if I paint live? Maybe that might even help, as in getting me going, And she said, that would be super awesome. I was so happy, and she helped me out that way. Joining in with the Ashley Arts to help bring in more people in the community to join this wonderful festival.
And you want to give your website out once more? Like, tell us where it is and your shop?
Sheila'sOilPaintings.com. And I'm on eBay underneath Sheila Hazelton. I also am on Esty, ESTY. And then that's underneath Sheila's Oil Paintings.
I appreciate your time, Sheila. I'll let you get back to your painting.
All right, thank you very much, sir.
What are you painting today?
I thought about doing some flowers because I had a chance to do some, and then I thought about doing another golden little boy sitting by the river. I run two easels at once.
Well, Sheila, we'll let you get back to that, and thank you for joining me today.
Thank you, sir, for having me.
All right. Have a great day.